Hi, my name is Sheila Willis of Impact Tourism, the developer of the History Check mobile app. Welcome to History Bytes, your daily dose of Alberta Historical Trivia, brought to you in partnership with Belt Drive Betty Media and the Canadian Motorcycle Tourism Association. You can register to answer the questions for a shot to win prizes, or just take the quiz to satisfy your own brain power. Either way, we're excited to see how much of Alberta's history you really know. And yesterday's question was, the ED and BC Railway was also known as A. Exclusive Destinations and Beautiful Country, B. Everyday and Best Coaches, or C. Extremely Dangerous and Badly Constructed. And the answer is C. Extremely Dangerous and Badly Constructed. It's really kind of a nickname because the ED and BC really stands for Edmonton Dunvegan and British Columbia Railway. While it did go to destinations that were exclusive and that you had to be exclusively motivated to get there, and their best coaches were more than likely every day, the answer to the question truly is extremely dangerous and badly constructed. The Dominion government granted a charter for the ED and BC in 1907. J.D. MacArthur acquired the charter from the Grand Trunk Pacific in 1911. And then the Sifton government guaranteed bonds to the extent of 20,000 a mile. In general, MacArthur graded the roadbeds from spring until freeze-up and then laid the track during the winter. By December 1912, track laying began, and in January of 1914, the rails reached the first division point in Smith at the Athabasca River, but it took until July before the bridge over the river was completed. By 1916, pretty much all of the track was laid and the railway was in use. Back to the extremely dangerous and badly constructed. The ED and BC generally pass through the trees with occasional breaks across open prairie. I don't know how many of you have been to northern Alberta, but one thing the whole country has in common is muskeg, and they were pushing tracks through it. The Smoky River crossing was the most difficult to construct. There were pusher grades where extra locomotives often had to help push the trains up the hills. Mudslides were common and a continuing occurrence. Following the year end of 1916, the financial problems began to surface. The railway couldn't meet the interest on the government-guaranteed bonds, and they were deferring maintenance on most everything, including the roadbed to the track. This compromised the safe operation of the trains, and there were lengthy delays. In 1919, the Grand Prairie branch saw no train service for most of the summer due to the deplorable conditions of the track and heavy rains. The CPR took over for a while, and in 1929, the Northern Alberta Railways was formed, being owned jointly by the CNR and CPR, and they operated until 1981. So if you're interested in railway history, there's a lot of artifacts, trains, and other interesting things found at the Alberta Railway Museum just outside of Edmonton near Namao. So I'm going to do a railway twofer here. Tomorrow's question is, the Grand Trunk Railway Bridge over the Pembina River by Entwistle was constructed in A. Edmonton, B. Scotland, or C. Winnipeg. Come back tomorrow for the answer and the story that goes along with it. Then we'll load you up with the next question. Enjoy!